traveled to 44 countries, all while maintaining his plant-based diet. And so he's proof that you can maintain your health and your ethics no matter your circumstance. And we can't wait to dive in and hear more. So thank you so much, Bill, for coming and staying up all night and still coming this morning to hang out with us, because you haven't slept in how many hours?
It's been about 24 hours now.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, feel free to have some sustenance if you get hungry during this.
I got a banana just in case I need it. Also, before we begin, it's actually 47 countries.
Oh.
I must have said that, well,
like 5 years ago or something. Okay.
So we're at 47.
We try to do our best research, but
I'm trying to push it to 50, but right now I'm just concentrating on the book and only traveling when it has something to do with the book.
Okay, all right.
I'm confident you'll get to 50, Bill.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if not more. I want to go into some of your history, but first let's just deal with that, because that is, I think, the barrier for so many people. Like, oh, being vegan is so hard. It's so hard when I travel. It's so hard in airports. It's so hard in certain types of countries, right, that are meat-centric countries, maybe say like Latin America or certain places in Europe. So 47 countries
47
you've been
countries.
to as a vegan.
Yes.
So what's the secret?
There is none, really. I think there's a couple ways to look at it. Number one, practically always have a plan no matter what you do. So when I was in Afghanistan, even if we just roll out of our little forward operating base, we would have a plan in case this happens, that happens. In the case of going out to eat in, say, Belize, you want to know where you're going, what you're going to get. You don't want to just show up hungry. So you're going to always have food with you, whether it's snacks or something easy. You're going to know, okay, here's the supermarket. Well, hey, let's grab some bananas. Let's grab some nuts. Let's grab some, oh, hey, that's vegan. Let's grab that too. So you always have food with you. And then you're not really always, and then you're not at the point where you're starving. And I think that's where people get out of control. They're starving, then they either binge, or then they start to think, oh, well, this is too hard, being vegan.
Planning and bringing snacks with you. That's
and they're not starving because they're vegan. Let's just be clear about that. They're starving because they haven't found something for the last 10 hours or something.
And it might be a little tough if you don't know your way around, say, Japan. And you're like, what do I do? What do I do? A lot of these places like Japan, I used to live in Japan, so I know my way around most places in Japan, and it's not a problem. And I read Japanese. But for someone that doesn't, then in the case of having a plan, it would be about having Happy Cow app on your phone, and then knowing where you can get the internet so you can use said Happy Cow app and things like that, and knowing what the easy snack food there is to get in almost any convenience store and things like that.
So what was the hardest country for you to find to eat vegan? Or I mean, most food, we need to really be clear that most food is vegan, that people eat vegan throughout the day. And they just add meat and dairy into it, right?
Pretty
That's
much.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
So, but tell us, were there any countries where you felt really socially ostracized because, and it was difficult for you to say no?
I really would only say Afghanistan, because anywhere else, I was stationed in Italy with the 173rd. I could just go off and go to vegan restaurants. There's lots of vegan restaurants, lots of vegan options there.
Mm-hmm.
Totally easy to be vegan in Italy. Most other places in Europe, most other places in Asia. But deployed, it's not like I could say like, hey, I'm going to the supermarket now. There was just none of that. Yeah. So you pretty much, you had what you had. And then if you didn't have it, try not to think about it.
Well, you ended up actually doing something very unique to solve this problem, that you were based in Afghanistan and that you needed more vegan sustenance because the food, I'm assuming, just was they were
lacking.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just to say it nicely.
For everybody,
lacking.
probably.
Oh, nobody was enjoying the food. It basically you had a big plywood shack that was the chow hall, and people were I think we had 2 lower enlisted Marines who were the cooks. They were probably infantry guys that they said, "Hey, now you're a cook."
Oh wow!
Like, so they have. They're opening big cans of stuff and dumping it in a pot, and that's the cooking.
Right.
So
you probably ate better than most people because you went to a website. Tell us that story of how you actually were able to feed yourself.
I lucked into a website called anysoldier.com, and I put on it just simply, I'm a platoon medic, and my guys need the following things, and there's also a vegan in the group. And then in quotes, me. And I could use some food if anyone wants to send it. And it just blew people's minds that someone would be deployed, go to war, and they would still be worrying about the food that they were going to eat, and they would still be worrying about their commitment to animals
Right.
under such crazy circumstances.
So what happened?
So the response was nuts. Boxes upon boxes of just random food.
If I'd known about it, I also would have given to you too. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I know.
And then a friend of mine then wrote to Tofurky, and Tofurky started sending me stuff. So I have pictures of me holding the shelf-stable Tofurky in front of a howitzer in the mountains of Afghanistan. It's pretty epic.
Did you share your food?
I did. Most of the stuff I didn't want, but
Oh, really?
for example, now I
Did they send you Oreos or something, or
No,
just not health food?
they would. I ended up getting a lot of cans of chili,
Uh-huh.
and toward the end, I actually had to tell people, please don't send me any more food because I just had too much, and I whittled it all down pretty much to chili, and even now when I think about chili, I just get like
So thank you so much for tuning in today. If we helped you in any way, then click the subscribe button and let's keep hanging out together. We have so much more to share with you.
And if you need more information on actually making the switch for good, please visit us at switchforgood.org for loads of info. And you can subscribe to our mailing list where you will receive all sorts of super cool gifts, discount codes to our very fave dairy-free products, and a lifetime of powerful health tips.
So join us on the journey to switch for good. This is the future.